Happy birthday, Eddie. Happy birthday. Hello. Hello, everyone. You're on time. Welcome. How am I doing? Um, I'm alright, I suppose. Not feeling super, super hot. I'll wait for more people to get here before I make the announcement that I want to make, which I kind of had to decide this morning. Separation arc. This is the one. They've been separated. Yes, he has very sharp fingies and very protruding knuckles. So does Sonic. Just noticed. Hello. That's me, the daddy to be. Hello, Emmy and Jeremy. Yo, what's up, David? I'm running for president. That's the one. Is it decision which classes to wear today? I thought it'd be a little boring and wear the same ones that I did yesterday and the day before. Would I want a game based on Sonic the Comic? No, not really, but I think that there's some elements in the Fleetway comics that I would like to see in games. Not necessarily an adaptation, but like some of the Knuckles stuff I think would be cool if we saw it in game form. Is it the chair? It's not the chair. How's the Fleetway comics going? They're going pretty okay. Yo, what's up, Aura? Never been too interested in the UK comic stuff. You saw not being a fan of how they do Supersonic or Chaos, but more you learn about the UK stuff, there's ideas from it you like. Yeah, I didn't really know anything other than like the Supersonic being crazy thing. Other than that, I didn't really know anything about this comic. So you'll still be here as always. Well, welcome. Um, I guess I'll wait for the 5-minute mark to announce what I want to announce. Hello, Marcos. How you doing? Zara Zach. Oh, Jesus. Zakzurska. Hello. I should voice Super more consistently loud. Just think that you're descending into whispering way too much while voicing him. Well, I'm also voicing these characters for like hours at a time and doing different voices, so it's like tough. When IDW, whenever we get to it, check the spreadsheet. It's gonna be a while from now. It'll be a long time from now. Hello, Greg. A good announce or troubling announce? It might be like not troubling, just maybe a little disappointing. I don't know. You still like Archie more as it has more game stuff, and the original stuff you think is more fun, but Fleetway has some interesting characters like Brutus. Yeah, he's fighting his mangy dog. Look at him. No problem, Luigi Hunter. That's okay. We're almost halfway done with the Fleetway comics, Hunter. Yep. I mean, are we like almost? I think we're like exactly halfway done with them, aren't they? Because isn't it like 220 something issues? Not even. If it's 220 something, then we're not even halfway done with the Fleetway stuff. Yeah, 223. So we're not even halfway done. Because if you duplicate the issue that we're on right now, we're only at like issue 170 something. 184 issues, the rest are reprints. Are they? Because I'm pretty sure I checked which ones were reprints, and I think that's not true. Okay, I think enough people are here. Just got done clipping the Sarah Rose arc currently. Well, thank you, Greg. I have a lot on my plate with housework, with streaming stuff, with keeping my own self in check. I don't think I'll be able to stream as often as I would like to. We've been doing 4 hours a day, and I think that that's cutting way too much into time that could be better spent making actual content for the channel, actual work that I could be doing. If the streams were, and I hate to say it like this because I started streaming like the Sonic stuff not because of any profit that I could make, but just because I thought it would be a cool project to do. With it being as profitable as it is, I don't think that my time is best spent dedicating as much time as I am. So I think that starting today and moving forward, I'm going to have to cut down the time that we spend on the comics. I think that we're going to have to cut down from 4 hours to 2 hours a day, which kind of upsets me just because like I enjoy and I'm used to doing 4 hours a day, but I know that that time needs to be better spent working on actual content for you guys. Last night I started working on highlights for the Sonic Marathon. I don't know how well that's going to do, just because like live action content has never really done well on my channel. A lot of people asked if I would make highlights for it. I want to see how highlights are going to do. Hopefully I can knock out 2 highlight videos on the weekends. So like stream every day, then have 1 highlight on Saturday, 1 highlight on Sunday. Hopefully that does well. But yeah, we're not going to be spending as much time with each other, which sucks. And it's not even a health concern. It's just a responsibility thing. It's a responsibility toward my partner. It's a responsibility toward upkeeping my house. It's a responsibility with upkeeping my work. And it sucks that I like, because that was the only compromise I could think of this morning. I was like, I'm doing too much. And I don't have enough time to do the things that are probably more important. So, but yeah. 2 hour streaming. I mean, yeah, it just feels like a lot less. And already we're not even getting through 10 comics, which it sucks. But yeah, that was basically what I wanted to tell you guys. That was basically a decision I came to. Nothing is really going to change other than the time slot. We're not going to be doing this as long, but we're still going to be doing it, which is the more important thing. But yeah. Alrighty, so this is issue 86. We are in the middle of what is, I saw somebody say was the separation arc. Which, if it's a separation arc, I take that to mean that they're going to get back together at some point, which... There's Deborah... No, that's the same editor. Never mind. Calling all Saturn owners. Get ready to put those 32-bit machines through a tough workout with Knights, Sega's breathtaking new adventure game. Guaranteed to keep you well awake. Watch out for the full report next issue. Ooh. From Sonic Team. Sonic is indeed throwing hands. Yes, indeed. In the parallel dimension of the Special Zone, Sonic and Supersonic finally meet. They met last issue. As long as you live, Sonic, there's the danger that I might become part of you again, and so you must die! What?
Chaotix! Never thought I'd be glad to see those clowns.
Heroes and Villains, Part 3.
So the police reports you monitors were right, Omni. Sonic did leave the police station with Lord Sidewinder.
None of this is your concern, Vector. Leave.
Oh no, it's a giant showdown with characters we just met and don't care about, and characters we do care about. What the hell is happening with Mighty's face? However, this opportunity is good, too good to waste. Attack, destroy the Chaotix once and for all.
It'll be
What the fuck voice did I give this guy?
It'll be a pleasure, Lord Sidewinder.
Omniviewer, listen, I have an idea. I'm gonna get you good, Lightmare. Yes, sir, diddly do dad.
I think not, bothersome insect. I'll just open the box of nightmares. Relive your worst nightmare, Charmy.
Ah! Oh, criminy! Oh, not that! No, not bug spray!
Do you think bug spray actually exists in the Sonic universe and that, like, that would actually, like, terrify Charmy? Like, what would... I'm guessing it would kill him. Like, what would happen if, theoretically, you know... This is probably too realistic, but, like, if Eggman just in one of the games just used, like, bug spray and just... He died.
You may be big, Mr. Fry, but nobody is stronger than Mighty.
You cannot dodge me forever, Sonic. One mistake and you're doomed.
Oh, shut up! Ready?
When you are, Sonic. Duh, I'll get you soon, SPO. One splash of this toxic waste, and you'll be poisoned real good. Biohazard, you have to be the most disgusting villain in the business. I'll be needing another swig of the potion to tackle you, matey.
No amount of potion will make you strong enough to beat me, Fry.
We'll see about that.
Ugh, suppose I could be wrong.
He's a strong man. Oh, this is 2 full comics worth. Whoa. Look at this. Hold on. No, fill to height.
Now, Omni, now!
There's so much happening on screen right now. Look. Everybody's fighting everybody. What's Vector even getting hit by? It looks like Vector is being hit by Sonic, because if you see like his trail, he might be getting hit by like debris, but he's not even fighting anybody. Espio's fighting Biohazard, Charmy's fighting Lightmare, and Mighty's fighting Mr. Fry. Vector's not fighting anybody. He could have been fighting this dude, but just he's just getting hit by Sonic.
Forcing me into the Omniviewer will do you no good, Sonic. Wherever I am, I can still destroy you.
Quick, Omni, do what I said. Transport Supersonic to a far-off dimension.
No, Sonic, I won't do that.
What?
Wherever Supersonic is, he'll destroy those around him. He's our problem. We must deal with him ourselves.
Omni? Can you hear me? Hey, what's going on? Supersonic has stopped. It's like he's been frozen in time.
Why don't they just, like, send him back into the Chaos Emeralds? Because, like, couldn't they do some weird shit like that? Like, just trap him inside the Chaos Emeralds? Or do the Chaos Emeralds have, like, their own zone inside of them that he could destroy or whatever the hell? Or, like, seal him inside a Mobius ring. Couldn't you do that? Couldn't Porker Lewis design, like, the thing that he did for, Contobor and, like, trap him inside a Mobius ring? There's so many rules to this universe that there's so many options. So many cash and prizes.
Lord Sidewinder and his gang have escaped again, so I guess we can just get out of here. Hey, what's happened to the Omniviewer?
They escaped? So, like, you fought and then they lost and then you let them get away. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Later, back at the secret headquarters of the Chaotix crew,
the Omniviewer can control time as well as space. So he managed to trap Supersonic inside himself by stopping time.
The Omniviewer turned himself into the perfect prison. A prison which traps him in every bit as much as it does which traps him every bit as much as it does Supersonic. We all owe the Omniviewer a great deal. I don't understand any of this.
So you can't use the Omniviewer to, like, go back home, is what I'm understanding. So you're just, like, trapped on planet Zebes, or whatever the fuck this planet is, I can't remember. A week later? Wait, you're still here a week later? Oh, jeez.
So the Omniviewer got frozen, and now he's run out of time. Oh, diddle, that's not right.
It took you an entire week to get that? Is that what they're saying? That it took Charmy an entire week to understand what was happening? It's not that hard. It's not that complicated.
Hey, look! Supersonic's hands have changed position. I better tell Vector.
Did they? Hold on, let's verify this. Nah, he looks the same. He, like, looks the exact same. His hands have changed position. Like, slowly, just like...
Nah, he'll only shout at me again. Probably doesn't matter anyway. Oh well, diddly doop.
You stupid bastard. Another finger is out? Is that right? Because there's... Oh, you're right. I thought he had both fingers out already. You're right. Supersonic and Mighty Liverpool. Oh, United. Supersonic United and Mighty Liverpool. I see. Football. How have we never had, like, a Sonic soccer game? Sonic and Sega Soccer. Knuckles handles the pressure. Ooh. Moving with the times. Could Amy really be the first professional female soccer player? Were there not already professional female soccer players in the 90s? That's stupid. Newcastle. Kevin Keegan's latest signing? Ah, yes. I too know football. Dr. Robotnik gets the yellow card for his choice of kit. Oh no. One more yellow card and you're out, mister. Village of the Damned, Part 3. Because it'd suck? Because what'd suck? Oh, like a game? Like, why wouldn't we get Sonic and Sega All-Star Soccer? I don't know. I think it'd be fun. Not everyone would enjoy it, but I think it'd still be okay. It'd be a fun casual game. Knuckles the Echidna is up to his neck in it again. Accept this sacrifice, O Moon Goddess. In return, we ask you to make our crops bountiful, so that we may serve you all the better. Stop. You must be mad. You can't do this. They're burning him. Oh no. Listen, I saved you from being sacrificed, and the next thing you do is turn me in? Why?
I wasn't actually being sacrificed. It was a ploy to find you. Did you not understand that?
Speak. There's no need to fear him.
Legends foretold that the Red One shall die at our hands. If you do not die, then my brothers will sacrifice me.
What? That's so stupid. Why couldn't they just make it that, like, she was just a ploy? Like, why does that have to be that she was... I mean, okay, whatever, I guess. But if the legends foretold it, then they never would have wanted... They wouldn't have needed a plan B if they're religious fanatics, right? Like, why would they need a plan B? I see. Better me than you, huh? I don't understand why Mesmer holds up his staff when he speaks to the villagers. I wonder. When did you learn his name? I don't think they ever said his name until... What? So you just know this guy. Struggle all you like, Red One, but you won't escape your sacrificial cage. I'm not trying to break the bars, Mesmer. You probably could, though. Like, what are these bars made out of that you couldn't destroy already? I just want to get away from this fire. Look out! I just hope that what I see in the distance is what I think it is. Follow him. He must not escape. He must not escape. What kept you? No, he has smashed on the rocks. Careful. Wait, so the rocks destroy the cage, but your fists couldn't. Is that what I'm led to understand? Careful, his hands are free, and he's about to start throwing them. He can't beat us all. Hopefully I won't have to. But yeah, I could. I've beaten a shit ton of robots. What are you organic life forms gonna do about them? I suspect that you're the only person I need to take care of, Mesmer. Stop him! Stop him, everyone! Oh, I'll take that if you don't mind. Actually, I'll take it even if you do mind. Listen, everybody. You've all been in a hypnotic trance caused by this staff. I love this little detail in the background. You see, like, something shattering, and, like, everybody's faces on it, like, they're being shattered from the trance. It's actually kind of cool artistry. Like it. Now I command you to wake up! Wake up and be your true selves!
What's happening? Have I been asleep?
I like my mask. Makes me look like the sun.
Wait, you were going to sacrifice somebody.
You were under Mesmer's control. It wasn't your fault. Go back to your homes. I'll take care of things here. Right, you! Exactly what were you up to here?
Perhaps you better ask me, Knuckles. Oh, right, I did like my mask. Okay, I see. I wasn't actually under control. I actually liked my mask. Perhaps you'd better ask me, Knuckles.
You? But you're the landlord of the local tavern.
I have to say, didn't see that coming. You know what? They actually got me. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, but I'm much more than that. Dr. Robotnik, I believe you were asking what was going on here. Allow me to explain, Knucklehead. Master Mesmer, my associate, is a very talented hypnotist. He was able to convince the entire village that they were followers of the ancient sun goddess.
No, they said the moon goddess. That's what I read, I do believe. Does that mean Eggman can do the
I do declare
accent? Probably. He's got a good voice for it, I suppose. It's an episode of Scooby-Doo.
But that was just a test. Imagine if I could find a way to use his powers on the whole of Morbius.
I mean, you could have. How was... I mean, if you knew that he could do this already, I'm assuming that you already had tested this out, so, like, it just seems a little silly. I feel like you already could have known, so why didn't you just try it against... I don't know.
The entire planet would have been under my complete control. It'll never happen, Robotnik. There's just you and me now. Your guards aren't here to protect you. Just what do you intend to do, Knuckles? As the ruler of this planet, you can't exactly send me to prison. I'm perfectly safe, unless you plan to kill me.
I mean, he could. And what would anybody do about it? Like, this is one of those things, right? Like, when you think about characters in a narrative setting, right? And it's just like, I rule the world, and the people at my disposal are robots. It's just like, okay, so we'll kill you, and then we'll kill the robots. It's proven that we've been able to do this before, and, like, we've beaten you at every turn. So, like, I love that his justification, too, is like, as the ruler of this planet, you can't throw me in prison. It's like, yeah, we could. We literally... Didn't they do that before? They, like, had their secret base, and they literally tossed Eggman in prison, and the one that got them out was Knuckles. So they could easily throw him in prison. There's no reason Eggman is still... I don't understand, dude.
Don't tempt me, Egg Breath. Just don't tempt me. I might kill you. I don't know why I'm not killing you, but I could.
Tails and Clive the Donkey, a resident of the Wood Village Zone, have been captured by Robotnik's troopers.
You're our prisoners. Move.
Why do you just have to always be so impolite?
This is all my fault, Tails. I got us into this mess.
You're right. Don't worry, Clive. There's always some way to get out of situations like this.
Logic. Yeah. Sarah Rose. I don't believe you. I don't believe you're Sarah Rose from Manchester. I don't believe it. Tails Trooper Trouble.
Although these electronic cuffs might make escape a little more difficult than I expected.
Escape is impossible, outlaw.
I'll find a way out, Clive. I'm always being captured.
That doesn't exactly inspire me with confidence, Tails. Oh.
Yo! I guess these things can't be removed by force. Oof.
What if it actually is Sarah Rose? I need proof. Show me your Tails collection on Twitter, and then I'll believe you. I've an idea. I'll try to remove this panel and cut the power. Keep a good lookout for the guards.
Where did you get that screwdriver from?
I'm never without one. I'm into science and technology, remember?
Hurry up, the guard's getting suspicious.
What are you up to?
Nothing.
I hope this works.
Well done, buddy. We're free.
Oh, cool. Yeah, what's happening?
I'd say you didn't just cut the power to the cuffs, Clive. You've cut the power to the whole shuttlecraft. We're going to crash. Ah!
I didn't even know we'd taken off.
Hang on, this is our stop.
You can just jump out and rescue him with your tails. Eject, eject, all power has failed.
Hold tight, Clive.
Oh, that is what he's doing. Okay.
Oh no, one of those bucketheads bailed out before the crash. I'll just try something. Don't let go, Clive.
I hadn't intended to.
Just as I thought. Typical dim-witted trooper.
Uh-oh, error. This Sarah Rose isn't violent, though. Yes, they're very kind, and they said hi. And they haven't said... I love Tail. That's it. That's your proof. Seeing that trooper smashed to pieces reminds me of how all this started. I only pretended to be a trooper to get back at the villagers who'd picked on me.
I think you've learned your lesson. If you pay back the money you conned from the villagers, I'm sure they'll stop picking on you.
I'll pay them, Tails. Later, as they return to the Wood Village zone...
If it wasn't for Clive's skill at canceling the power of the shuttlecraft, we'd be prisoners of Dr. Robotnik.
Cool. Clive helped Tails.
Well, we just thought he was a wimp. Oh well, hopefully Clive's cured from making an ass of himself in the future.
I can't believe there's an official or somewhat official Sonic comic with Tails calling someone an ass. Like, I know it means a donkey, and that's the joke, but it's also a double entendre. It also has double meaning, so he's actually calling him an ass. Slam and Jam with NBA Jam 96. What the hell? Oh, this is for the Saturn. Okay. It's like a 3D version of NBA Jam. A typical day on Mobius. Future Shock. God damn it. Is it me, or... I don't know. I feel like I don't really... The first few, like, Sonic's World comics, I kind of liked. But then, like, the more they've gone, the less I've enjoyed them, I feel like. Like, I don't like seeing the word Sonic's World anymore. This zone is at our mercy. Prepare to attack.
Sorry, bozos. Book an appointment next time. Bye-bye, Badnik.
Those two are making a break for it, Sonic.
No problem, Johnny. Robotnik's not made a bagnik that can outrace me yet.
Who did the art for this? Oh, Corona. He's getting better. He's getting better at drawing these characters, I feel like.
Some days this is just so easy.
Because you know why I feel like he's getting better at this? He's taking notes from Richard Elson. Because, like, I don't think that Corona used to draw Sonic speeding like this. This feels more like a Elson thing. So I think they're getting inspired by them. Hello, Gabriel. Thank you so much.
Some days it's just so easy. Uh-oh, spoke too soon. Not a good place to land. Yuck! Oh no! Sonic's sinking into that swamp! Somebody should do something! I'm just gonna point at him!
Oh, I'll see if I can reach him in time. Oof.
I always was too quick for you, Pixel Brain. Stand aside!
Wow, I really love that he just... There was no point to him being in that quicksand, I guess. Oh, okay. I guess there was.
Hang on, youngin'.
Huh?
Oh, I always was too quick for you, Pixel Brain. Stand aside. Hang on, youngin'.
What? Oh, relief! Sonic's safe!
Yeah, Amy, but look who rescued him.
Who's your friend, Sonic? And why is he so handsome? Search me! Search me! I've never seen this dude before in my life.
Let me get my breath back. And I'll tell you whose I am.
You love to see growth of someone's art. Yeah, you love to see it. He still draws Sonic in kind of a strange way, but it's one of the... I feel like he definitely is taking notes from Elson, because if you, like, look at the shoes and look at, like, how Sonic's head is placed on his body, you can tell that it's more proportional to Elson's stuff, but, like, he never explains how to do quills or, like, hands, so that's very much just a Robert Corona thing.
That's better. I'm not as young as I used to be. This is hard to believe, gang, but I'm Sonic from 50 years into the future, meaning I'm like 65 or something.
Zinni with the 5, thank you so much. How do I voice act for hours on end and really need to hydrate on screen anyways? Is it practice, healthy lifestyle? I think it's just practice. Because I remember when we started doing the comics, I was very out of practice. So I got tired within like the first hour. But like if I'm doing this like day after day after day, it just gets easier. It just gets easier. How did I know that was an old man talking while he was a blur from running? Well, for starters, it was because when he rescued Sonic, he said, "I always was too quick for you, Pixel Brain. Stand aside." And then the next panel was like, "Hang on, young." And I'm like, "Ah." And also the name of the name of the comic is Future Shock. So I just figured like, "Oh, it's Sonic from the future." Oh, oops.
Excuse me, bud.
It can't be, can it? It looks like him. Sounds like him.
And he's just as sure of himself. Drop the act, dude. Just admit that you're working for Dr. Robotnik. Wise up, youngster. Would I have rescued you if I was, you dumbass?
Hold it, Sonic. Let's hear what Sonic has to say.
Listen up. I've traveled back in time to help you. More importantly, to warn you. Let me guess, don't trust strangers, right? Can the sarcasm and listen. God, was I always this much of a douchebag? Unless you guys change your methods, the citizens of this planet are doomed. Something you do in the future will see to that.
You've always had the power, but like, I don't know. This seems like just silly, I guess. Time travel stories have always been silly, but this just seems overtly silly. Because like, why would you, Sonic, from 50 years in the future, who apparently, like, whatever happens to destroy the future or whatever, like, why would you wait 50 years to go back into the past when you've had time travel plot devices for a while.
Nice try, creep. Too bad I don't believe a word. Yeah, just what I would have said at your age. Come on, Sonic. We know that time travel is possible from that adventure with the Time Stone.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. And I had a time travel experience recently. That was weird. It's still no guarantee this dude is telling the truth.
Why are his shoes just fucking knitted oven mitts?
I know who can sort this out. Think you can keep up with the real deal, phony? I may be older, pal, but I'm still Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Sued in a laboratory in the chemical plant zone.
This is one doctor I can trust. I saved his life once. He feels he owes me one. What's the verdict, Doc?
I've taken cell samples from both of you. The test results are just coming through. If I search the DNA, they're identical. Without a doubt, you are both the same hedgehog. This is Sonic from the future. Oh no. David Cabanas, thank you. 2 Sonics and $2. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Aura. You guys should have a new emote if everything went well. You guys should have the what emote. Yay! What? So now, if you're a member and you're like, and something happens during these comics and you're just like, what? You can use that emote and have a fun time. Next issue, Future Shock continues. Yeah, Pog, what? Feed lines. Saturn era. Dear Sonic the Comic, in terms of quality of artwork and storylines, you can now compete with 2000 AD for the best UK comic ever. Secondly, although I don't own a Saturn system, I think the graphics are far superior to the Mega Drive, so why not include more reviews, as this is definitely a move forward? Yes, I agree. Sonic the Comic upgrades its review zone to include some of the hottest Saturn games around. As for being the best comic in the UK, hey, there's no fooling you, James. Cool Cat Amy, is that... Wait, that's... Let me get this straight. This is Amy dressed as Chun-Li fighting Cam from the Robotnik... who we haven't seen in issues by this point. And then I think Mega Droid is off to the side? Or maybe that's Metal Sammy? I don't know. I think that us boomers who buy Sonic the Comic in Ireland are being ripped off. An issue of Sonic the Comic over here costs $1.55, which only includes 32 pages. As this works out at 4.84375 pence per page, I suggest that you either lower the cost or give us more pages. Unfortunately, Kieran, it's a combination of the Irish punt, value-added tax, plus the cost of exporting the copies to Ireland, which all add extra pennies to Sonic the Comic's price. Yep, that is how money unfortunately works. Wow, Cybernick's new paint job. He's blue and green. Cool. Dear Megadroid, even though I live in New Zealand and am an avid reader of Sonic the Comic thanks to a friend from England who sends me copies, however, there's one thing that puzzles me. Does Knuckles have ears? Asking the right questions, Rowan French. I tried to put your question to Knuckles, Rowan, but his reply was, pardon? I couldn't hear that one. Hey, look, it's Knuckles. I don't think I've ever seen the full body. Maybe I have. Maybe I have in another issue. I've never seen this art of Tails, though. What the fuck? I've never seen that art before. 3 new stories. A Sonic, a Knuckles, and a Tails. Plus another Sonic's world. And a news zone from Knights. So, okay, by the way, apparently the thing with the links on my spreadsheet, it was just for one issue. It was just for issue 84. Thank God. I didn't have to replace the rest of them. Everything is okay. That really would have sucked if I'd had to, like, spend my night just replacing shit. Corilu Stromboli, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Is the ends I am nothing a reference to Sonic asking Eggman, who are you calling nothing in Sonic Colors? No. No. It's just, it just means that they are, or wait. Do they say Sonic is nothing? Or do they say that the end is nothing? Because they just mean that, like, yeah, I am the beginning, I am the end, I am nothing, I am oblivion, I will destroy you because I am nothing. Tails said what? 2 Sonics. Yeah, exactly. What? What website are the Fleetway comics on? You tried finding them, but you can only find Archie and IDW. So I'm pretty sure I found them. This looks really cool, by the way. The Japanese letters from Strimbrolli's name. If you just look on the Internet Archive, you should be able to, if you look up like Fleetway Sonic, you should be able to find like the compilation of them all. Stick it to them. Cotton picking t-shirt winners. Wow, that's so many t-shirt winners. Mr. Shifter. Planet Meridian, that's the one. Planet Meridian in the Special Zone. On a rooftop above New Tech City sits a very troubled hedgehog.
There has to be a way to get back to Planet Mobius. But with the Omniviewer out of action and no star posts, I can't think of any other way to travel between dimensions. I just hope Tails and the gang are doing okay without me. Hopefully Robotnik won't notice that I've gone yet. What? That sounds like someone screaming.
What does? There's no onomatopoeia. Ah, I guess.
I'll just check it out. Whoa! Mom! A super fast blue hedgehog has just run down the side of our building! What have I told you about making up stories? I suppose you're still being followed by the Mr. Hefty, the invisible hippopotamus. Oh, but this time it's true! I was right. Someone's in trouble. Looks like I'm just... No!
Oh no.
What? I'm not hurt. Yours, I believe?
You caught it in midair. It ain't possible.
It sure is possible. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. But I'm forgetting. No one on this crazy planet knows what I can do. Let me demonstrate. Oh, dear God.
You fool. Don't you realize who you're up against? I'm Mr. Shifter, the deadly shape changer from the Black Zone.
What?
You mean you're not just a big ugly purple guy who's made out of plasticine?
You jerk. I'm made out of radioactive metaclay, which I can harden to the consistency of concrete, and then make it back into plasticine. On the other hand, I can also keep my body soft. You can't beat me, you dumb hedgehog.
We'll see about that.
Fool, if you hadn't stopped that robbery, I'd have left this city by now. You'll be paying the price for interfering.
My feet? What?
Let's see how fast you can run now. Isn't this kind of what happened in the last comic where it was like quicksand instead? Whatever.
I can't get my feet free. I can't take much more of this. This doesn't work. I'm done for.
What? Stop!
What's wrong? You don't like being vibrated at sonic speed? That made you let me go, didn't it?
I think I'm gonna be ill.
This takes me back to the old days when I used to play with plasticine.
I told you I'm not made of plasticine. I'm made out of...
Yeah, I know, radioactive metaclay. Anyway, as I was saying, I used to see how far I could stretch my plasticine before it would break.
You wouldn't.
If it's radioactive, does that mean that Sonic is just like... he's just gonna get cancer now?
You know me too well, You don't know me too well, do you?
Oh, no!
Okay, let's take a look. Hey, not bad. Look at that. Like a modern art display.
Play-Doh Man. Black Zone or the Black Zone? Hello, Boolean Yulian.
How about that? The girl I saved couldn't even be bothered to thank me.
At that instant in Citadel Robotnik in Metropolis Zone. What the fuck is this?
So, Agent X-19, you have finally returned, otherwise known as Jenny. You have finally returned. Well, my spy, what news do you bring me from the Special Zone?
I'm afraid our suspicions were correct. The Special Zone forces were too powerful for an invasion. Perhaps when you've built up your power base here in on Mobius.
But
I do have something of interest to report. You'll never guess who I bumped into while I was in New Tech City.
Oh no, the ultimate nightmare. XJ and Nyan! I saw Redhead and made them Scottish. I did. I cannot lie. Not Mr. Shifter. He was my favorite character. Shining Wisdom? What? Is this like a Shining Force game? Role-playing games where the controller is in the hero heroine and interacts with characters sell as fast as rice cakes in Japan. Because of this, Sega have selected the best games and converted them for the UK market, hence Shining Wisdom. Takes an age to complete? So what, dude? At about a value of 40 quid, you're getting hours upon hours of content. How is that something bad? A huge game good for your money. How is your rave the same thing as your grave? You're saying that, like, oh, the good thing about it is that it's a big game. The bad thing about it is that it takes forever to complete. It's just like, dude, I don't understand. Why is sound so low? What do you mean? Would you prefer if I talked over here? Maybe the pacing is bad? I mean, okay, that's one thing. If the pacing is bad, then okay, I get that. But there's a difference between saying... There's a Tintin game on Mega Drive? I didn't know that. There's a difference between saying that the pacing is bad and that the game is too long. Most games take forever though nowadays. Yeah, and most games are like $60 to $70. I'd rather get a $60 game that takes me 100 hours to complete because I'm getting my money's worth than a $60 game that takes me like 3 hours. You know what I mean? Tintin had a video game? I didn't know that either. I thought Tintin was just like comics at the time and maybe like an animated show. The Good, the Bad, and the Echidna. Only in the great Mobian Prairie stands between Knuckles and the Metropolis Zone in the hope of returning to the floating island. And it's a very long way when you're dragging a chest full of ancient floating island documents. Huh? Ground shaking. I've been away from the floating island for a long time. I hope everything's okay. What is this? An earthquake? Yeah! Oh my god, these things are gigantic. Look at these penguin ostrich things. They're huge. Is that Mirage Saloon Zone? I'm trying to think of like how the song goes. And like I can hear it in my mind, but I can't hum it. Can you see him, amigo? Nope, can't say that or do, partner. Quickly, round up the herd. Don't let them get away. Okay, Cheeto. I never realized that in English, Cheeto, sounds just like, if you say it in an American accent, it's just Cheeto. Like the chip, like the puff. I think my mind has just been completely fucking blown today. Okay, Cheeto, we'll get right on it. It's because in Spanish we say cheto for Cheetos. What does Cheeto mean? Cheeto is just like, it's a nickname for, fuck, I forgot what name. Aura, do you know what name Cheeto is short for? I can't remember. Did I seriously never put that together? No, because in English we say Cheeto, and I've never heard someone refer to someone by that nickname. And in Spanish, we just say Chito, and it's spelled Chito, and Cheeto is, the snack is pronounced Cheto. So I've never put two and two together. What do you reckon, Cheeto? You think you could have lived through this? I don't think anyone could have lived through a stampede of Apteryx, my friend. Apteryx. Don't count me out too soon, partners. Brewster, you're all right.
It sure was a close call. I managed to find myself some cover in time, but I couldn't figure out what made the environment stampede in the first place.
Hello. Those creatures belong to you, do they? I can't even do the Knuckles voice right. Those creatures belong to you, do they?
Well, Rooster, now I think we know who started the stampede. I think. Boss Grouch said you to sabotage our herd, didn't he, senor?
I really don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck is a senor?
Quickly, use the prod on him.
Now just calm down, you're making a big mistake.
Chico, maybe we should...
Wait, Chico? Who the fuck is Chico? Is this the other guy Chico? I thought, wait, didn't he say another name? I don't know, man.
Look at him wriggle.
Oh, dude, yeah, of course he's gonna wriggle. You tased him. You tasered him.
This must be the hombre who's been sabotaging our herd. I'll bet it's him who's been causing all those accidents.
Oh, I don't know. We ain't got much in the way of proof. Oh, fuck. I forgot too. My uncle's dad's name is, I just don't know what his name is, because it's not Arturo, is it? I don't think it's Arturo.
Look, amigo, if you don't get your Apterix herd to Metropolis City, you're ruined. You can't trust him.
I reckon you're right. What you got in mind, Chico? Wait, is it Chico or Cheeto? What the fuck? Or are you just calling him Chico? Are you using that as a nickname? I'm confused, dude.
We're not far from Blackwater City. The sheriff will know what to do with him. While we're gone, the guys can continue to drive in a herd. We'll be back in a couple of days.
Why do all these things always happen to me? What the fuck, man? It's Clarice and Elliot from the hit game Knights, and there's the 3-time criminal Yuji Naka. 3-time insider Square Enix criminal Yuji Naka. A man before his crimes. Chito or Chico is a name for Francisco? Really? Because in Mexico, a nickname for Francisco is Pancho or Paco. A man before his crimes. Big in Japan, as well as the rest of the world, Yuji Naka. Well, he may have been big at the time. Nowadays, he's just at large. A game so breathtaking and enjoyable, which uses a Saturn system to the max, has just been turned into reality. David Cabanas with the 2. Thank you so much. Baked hot Cheetos are the best. They are pretty good. Yeah, they are pretty good. Knights has been created by the team that brought you the Sonic games, led by Japanese programming genius and 3-time criminal Yuji Naka. Sega wanted them to come up with the best Saturn game ever, and Knights was created. The story behind Knights revolves around the dream world of Knightopia, where our dreams are being played out. An evil being named Yuji Naka, Wiseman the Wicked, is gaining tremendous power in this domain through his creations, such as Balan Wonderworld, the Nightmarin. He uses an army of evil nightmares to capture precious dream energy from humans and also spread news from insider trading. Infinity with the 2. Man must have hit the pass sign and did something vile. He really did the worst future for himself. Oh. No power on Earth will be able to stop him, except the Japanese authorities. As Wiseman's horrible Nightmarins start fulfilling this dastardly plan, a Knightopian escapes from battle to beg one girl and one boy to help in saving both the dream world and the waking world from this evil being. Elliot and Clarice are the young folk chosen to take on the wise man. Elliot and Clarice are special as they possess Red Idia, a rare courage or energy. This enables them to face off against the horrors that lurk inside the buildings of Square Enix. When these two enter Knightopia, it is clear that they need to recapture 4 other types of dream energy. White, green, yellow, and blue Idia must all be recovered. To do this, they need the help of Knights, a brave Knightopian aerial acrobat who has refused to help the wise man with his evil schemes. Knights knows that because Claris and Elliot have red Idia, he can merge with either of them and fly his way around Knightopia in an attempt to recover other energies. There is so much to do in this game. You can perform aerial tricks for bonuses and experience many different dreamscapes, from the Spring Valley to the Frozen Bell and Icy World. Fighting off the evil Nightmarens is also called for, and one impressive way which Knights does this is by performing a paraloop. This entails a loop-de-loop which makes Knight's flight tail cross over itself. What did Naka-san do? So he I've had future any percent speedrun. So what? For those of you unaware, Yuji Naka got arrested like 3 times, either last year or this year. I can't remember what it was. He did like some insider. I don't think it was insider. It might have been insider trading, right? But it was a lot of like illegal stuff within Square Enix, which he was working for at the time, or which he still works for at the time. Like new game releases, or like just information that wasn't supposed to be released publicly, or like to other people within the company. He was just like under the rug or under the table, just like divulging this information. I believe that's what he was doing. Got caught once, I think posted bail or just like did his time, did it again, same thing, got released, and I think he did it like a 3rd time. I thought it was just twice too, but I think it like came out that he did it a 3rd time. Yeah, he was like leaking like a madman. He leaked the plot for Sonic Prime. I didn't know about that. Yeah, never tell Yuji Naka your secrets. You just don't miss. But this entails a loop-de-loop, which makes Knight's flight tail cross over itself, creating a vortex inside the gap, which sucks in all his enemies in the vicinity. A new artificial life intelligence system is also part of this game. The Knightopians who live in the Knightopia are cute, cuddly, flicky-type creatures that have the ability to multiply and act differently in every game. If you land on them or hurt them, then they won't be nice to you. Knights look set to take on the world. Only seeing it and playing it can give you an idea of how impressive it actually is. Graphics, gameplay, sound, and ability are a different class. A new analog joypad has also been especially produced to get a looser, easier to roll feel when you're flying Knights around his groovy world. The game and joypad are on sale now for $59.99, although you will be able to buy both separately. It is a true benchmark game for the Saturn system, and it's good night from Claris. Another one of those nights. Playing the game Knights involves learning how to fly with the character Knights. Using the new analog joypad, you can fly Knights around to your heart's content. The fluidity of the animation and the graceful way in which it all moves is truly outstanding. The landscapes are colorful, and as Knight Paraloop spins and charges around his universe, you must remember that his task is to collect blue crystals against the clock, so as to recapture the different Idias. Correct. Bro, Naka is insane. He has lived, but he has not learned. With the constant threat of a badnik attack, life on planet Morbius is never peaceful for long. Looks like that guy could do with some help! Is that a fucking unicorn? What am I looking at with all these creatures? 4-1 isn't fair! You guys are such bullies!
Uh-oh, hero alert!
Destroy, destroy, destroy!
Oh, he's not very pleased to see me! Oh! Think I'll pass the swimming lessons today, Badnik. Yo, is Tails actually being, like, useful and, like, a hero? Hell yeah, dude. Sarah Rose must be very happy about this. Hang on, mister! I'll help you! That's 3 down, 1 to go! Help! I blew it!
Prepare to be squashed!
Release him, evil one! Yipes! Thanks, but I thought I was rescuing you! Your help is appreciated, my friend. My name is Forlock. I am a visitor to these parts. I'm Tails! Did you just fire an energy blast from your hand? Did you do the Kamehameha? Yes, I have certain special abilities, including the power to grant you a wish as a reward for helping me. Really? Well, I'm not sure what to wish for. Think carefully, Tails.
What do you most desire in all the world?
Well, I guess what I'd really like is for to... Thank you! Whoa! Actually intelligent Tails. I guess what I'd really like is for Mobius to be free of that evil Dr. Robotnik!
It shall be done.
When I read that someone said, oh wait, is this the JFK one? I think I'm having a stroke. He's in the Metropolis zone. He's in a city, and they gave him a gun. They gave him a gun. They what is happening? Where are we? What's going on?
Look out the window, Tails.
What the fuck is happening? That's Robotnik down there!
Yes, my friend. Now is your chance to make your wish come true. Now is your chance to destroy Dr. Robotnik. Do it, Tails. Shoot the gun.
Oof.
Just pull the trigger, Tails, and Dr. Robotnik will never menace Planet Morbius again.
I don't know about this. For his neutral yeah, the Luminant, for his neutral special, he wields a gun. I'm genuinely, like, I'm so... Usually I play it up, right? I feel like sometimes when I'm on stream, I'm not, like, that surprised. I'm like, wow, this is weird, right? Like, if I was just reading these on my own, I'd be like, wow, this is a really fucking weird comic. I'm not playing it up with this. This is... Yeah, it's a monkey paw wish. What the fuck? Bumblebee with the 2. Wasn't Amy teaching him how to aim? Yes, she was. Yeah, no, she sure was, wasn't she? I need alcohol. I need an actual hard drink. Good God.
Remember, Tails,
He's aiming. I thought that was just another panel.
This is an opportunity to bring freedom to the world, the whole world.
Wrong though. He's not like if you had the opportunity to go back and shoot Hitler, like, wouldn't you though? Like, oh God. Oh God. No! I can't go through with it! It's wrong! Huh? We're back here! What's going on, Forlock?
The previous few moments were an illusion, which I created to test you. Thankfully, you made the right choice.
What the actual fuck?
If you had pulled the trigger, you would have been as evil and ruthless as Robotnik.
Would he have been, though? But, I mean, like, are you... Is this like a Batman thing where, like, if you shoot one shooter, then there are still the same amount of shooters in the world?
Continue to follow your good instincts, Tails, and one day your wish will come true.
Wait, what are you? Which zone on Morbius do you come from?
I never said I was from Morbius.
Whoa! What would have happened if I'd made the wrong decision? Guess the easiest targets aren't always the right ones to aim for. What the fuck just happened? This is wrong. Sky High Zone? There's no such thing as Sky High Zone in Sonic 2. Most boomers have found. Oh. Sky High Zone, as in the Master System, the 8-bit Sonic 2. Okay. I can't get over that. I was not prepared to read that today. I don't think I ever would have been prepared to read that. Wizard battle? Uh-huh. Yeah. Who wrote it? I need to have a word. That's a great question. Who did write that comic? Loose Stringer, you fucking weirdo. You strange man. An elderly hedgehog is claiming to be Sonic from the distant future. Sonic and the gang doubt his story, and so a doctor runs various tests. The DNA patterns from your cell samples are identical. Looks like this is your future self, Sonic.
No way! This has gotta be a trick! Just get this through your skull, youngster. I am Sonic the Hedgehog. Now will you just listen to why I'm here or not? Let's hear him out, Sonic! I don't believe this. You don't tell me you believe this old fake, Amy.
You said you trusted the doctor, and when he gave you the results, you were just like,
no! I don't trust you anymore. Not the results I wanted. This kind of thing's happened before. I bet it's Metamorphia the shapeshifter. But Metamorphia lost her shapeshifting power, Sonic! It can't be her! Face facts, kid. I'm the real deal, and so button it and hear my story. At least it should be good for a laugh. It all started when I was younger. Dr. Robotnik unleashed a weapon which drilled up into the streets of the Candlewick Green Zone.
Wait, so what's the context, right? Does this mean that, like, Robotnik still rules Mobius, or... I mean, he must... I guess that's just like a real doctor.
It was then that I made my biggest decision. My biggest, most uncool decision.
Wow, wonder if that thing's armed.
Stay cool, Johnny. This is a big, giant dick. Attack! But it was a deadlier dick than I thought. No!
Oh. They just straight up die.
Shocked by what I'd led my pals into, I offered no resistance when the troopers arrived. They're all gone!
For you, Hedgehog, the war is over. Oh, so this happens in the not too... I guess he did say that, didn't he? Like, this happens in the not too distant future. Okay.
With no one to stop him, Robotnik turned Morbius into an even worse place. I blamed myself for what happened and became a prisoner of Robotnik's for many years. My escape attempts failed, except for the last one. End of story, dude. I would never put my friends on the line like you did. I admit I made a dumb decision and they paid the price. Now I'm here to change history. I got these spectacles and...
Did he have those glasses on before? Oh, he did. I guess I just didn't notice.
You still haven't told us how you traveled back in time, to our time. When I escaped, Amy, I ran faster than I'd ever ran before. I guess my speed broke the time barrier. Oh, please, what rubbish. I'm going to try to alter history with or without your help. Who's with me?
Oh, what's your plan?
Just don't go near the thing, I guess.
What I actually want you to... Yes. No. I think the JFK comic needs to be there for posterity. I think people need to know. He does still work today. And wow, holy shit. Yo, what's up, Nerdplug?
Robotnik's goons haven't completed that deadly machine at this current time, so if we destroyed it before it's finished... We can't get zapped by it in the future! Yay, I get it! He's on the level, Sonic! Are you joining this mission? Count me out. This guy's a fake. I don't believe in vaccines either. Coronavirus was...
Never mind.
Okay, pals, follow the hedgehog with the most experience.
Okay, let's go for it. Sonic?
Later in the caves beneath the Candlewick Green Zone.
There's an underground factory here built in by that deadly drill machine. If we wipe it out, things should turn out all right. Yeah. Where did you get those shoes? All you did was like escape, and what were they feeding you? Why would they take you prisoner and not try to kill you? Maybe Sonic was right. This feels wrong somehow.
It can't hurt to give him a chance, Amy.
He could be Sonic, even though he hasn't called me Pixel Brain yet. Yeah, he did. He literally called you Pixel Brain in the first panel that he appeared in. Man, who wrote this shit? Fucking loose stringer. And I had given you first the JFK shit, right? First that, and now this stupid. You don't even. I really need a drink or something today. Good God.
It's a dead end.
Relax, Johnny. It takes more than a wall of rock to stand up to my super spin attack. I'm through. Outlaws delivered as promised, Master.
Excellent.
We've been had. It's a trap.
But if that is the future Sonic, that means he's become a bad guy.
You'd better believe it, dudes. I work for Robotnik now.
Okay. Who said Dr. Robotnik didn't have a heart? Look, it's Edna Mode from hit movie The Incredibles and Incredibles 2. Even though I live in South Africa, I've been collecting Sonic the Comic since it began. My favorite comic strip is the Decap Attack, which is so funny. Will the Mad Decappers be returning in the future? 2F right, Jeff. Lunacy is looming as the Professor, Chuck, and Igor make a monster comeback in Sonic the Comic 89, a mere 2 issues away. Really? Because you haven't been doing any other Sega comics in like 20 issues. So I wouldn't have figured. Wow, he's even faster than Gigs. Wow. That's how a British man says wow. I live in Germany and have a subscription to Sonic the Comic. However, this doesn't include the Sonic or Knuckles specials, which I want desperately. I can't go to the UK to buy them, and I don't know anyone over there who would send them to me. Could you be super guile and tell me how I can order them? For you, Alessandro, and any other boomers who've had difficulty obtaining the specials or back copies, contact AIM Limited, Subscriptions Department, P.O. Box 10, Sunderland, SR4 6SN, England, telephone. Oh, Jesus. Alessandro, there's obviously a different code from Deutschland, but remember that parent Humes can be a bit odd about international calls being made, even if it is in honor of a certain blue hedgehog. I'm glad to see that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is being featured again in the Q Zone. Why? It's like a 4-year-old game at this point. I also thought I'd let you know that those shades you wear make you look as cool as a penguin with frostbite. Sonic the Comic aims to please, Paul. As for the shades, it's to cover up the glazed, lifeless look I've developed since I began mixing with the Humes who think they're in charge. I wasn't expecting to see a giant Elliot face in the last comic. In your face pinup. My friends are dead. Guess I'll turn evil now. Pretty much. Whoa. Just watch the Nakaros you missed. You're dead. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Destroyer Kitty. Hey there, Elliot. How you doing? Oh, yo! The Knights pinup? Oh, this is so cool. I would have loved the Knights poster. Look at this. I'm not even that huge a Knights fan, but I think Knights is so neat.
I just think it's neat.
Oh, I completely forgot to change the issue number. My bad. We're on issue 88 and then 89 is next. Nope. Nope. Barmy Dreamers, the ultimate nightmare.
Oh, Sonic. Oh, this is Barmy, not Barney.
The cap attack. Wait, did I skip one? No, right? I didn't skip one, I don't think. The Ultimate Nightmare, the complete story. The Chaotix crew satellite base in the mysterious dimension known as the Special Zone.
It's true then, Sonic.
No doubt about it, Vector. Supersonic has definitely moved. When I looked at the Omniviewer ago, he was in a slightly different position. Oh yes, indeed, diddly. I noticed Supersonic moving ages ago.
Then why didn't you say something about it, Charmy?
Because whenever I tell you stuff, you just yell at me, like right now. We need to go to counseling, Vector. You're no good for me.
Ridiculous! I never yell at you!
Guys, steady! You always yell at Charmy, Vector. I don't blame you. Look, we all thought the Omniviewer had trapped Supersonic by stopping time, holding him motionless. So what's going on?
The Omniviewer must have failed. He hasn't stopped time, just slowed it down.
I get it, SPO. Supersonic's just moving in total slow motion.
Hi, Homer.
Did I know Barney? I did see that. I saw that Barney's getting a remake in 2024. I saw someone saying that, like, they took away his buccal fat or whatever. Tonight on Nights. He is above time. He could fucking time travel via speed. Exactly. Whatever, dude.
So when he's eventually free of the Omniviewer, we'll all be in big trouble. And not in Little China. Hey, who left this here?
Never seen it before, Mighty.
Don't get distracted, guys. Whoop. Jiminy Creepers,
What the fuck? You can't just introduce Chekhov's gun and then, like, never show Chekhov's gun.
I'm falling!
Ooh. What's happening? I don't see anything.
Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever. I guess the Phantom dude's just whatever. Fucking whatever, man.
Well done, Nightmare. Your box of nightmares caught the fools completely off guard. Naturally, Lord Sidewinder, and as long as the lid is open, they'll continue to live their worst nightmares. Shrinking device supplied by Knack the Weasel works perfectly.
When the fuck did what? Shut the fuck up. Whatever. Ugh.
There he is, probably the most powerful creature in the universe.
I was so powerful that he nearly topped a lot of us, Homer.
It's not my name, Mr. Frey. This time, Supersonic will be my slave. First, we must get him back to our hideout.
You're crazy. You can't control that creature. He'd kill you, then probably destroy the entire planet.
Hey, what's the hedgehog doing here?
Believe it or not, Chaotix are the only friends I have in this entire crazy world.
Get him. He must not stop us.
Anyone for hedgehog pizza?
Hilarious.
You'll have to be faster than that to catch this hedgehog. Ugh. There's no chance of you opening another one of your nightmare boxes, Lightmare. Chaotix are still having their nightmares. There's no help there. Biohazard. Don't you ever give up, Resident Evil?
How'd you like a taste of toxic waste, you little...
Ugh! Is this your own recipe, Resident Evil?
No.
You honestly can't tell if I'm shitting around or if this is the dialogue. 90%, 95% of the time, this is the dialogue.
You fool, Biohazard. Just how poisonous is this filthy stuff? Oh, it's pretty deadly, but I got the antidote back at the hideout.
Then I suggest you and your Sidewinder lose yourselves back there. Go on, beat it before I change my mind.
After the villains have shrunk themselves once again,
If I get any of this on my suit. Oh my.
Don't worry about your dry cleaning. Worry about your dry cleaning bill later, Mr. Fry.
What a pretty weird way to travel. But convenient, though.
oh, so it just appeared. Okay, whatever.
What happened?
Is it morning already? Jesus.
Later, after a few explanations,
They were right after Supersonic, all right. Lord Sidewinder even thought he could control him.
We've seen what Supersonic can do. Controlling him would make that loony lord ruler of the planet.
And what's more, I overheard Lord Sidewinder mention another character. Name of Knack the Weasel.
wow. Not him. Virtua Fighter. Wow, look at this. On PC, there's Virtua Fighter on PC? I didn't know that. Echo the Dolfingo. Echo's also on PC? I didn't know that. Zinni with the 2, thank you so much. What if Sidewinder was Wesker all along? 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I need to destroy you. Oh, Comic Zone was also on PC. Somehow it looks worse than on Genesis. Original graphics. Too bashful to be a brutal beat 'em. That's such a stupid complaint. It's too colorful to be. It's too happy to be a beat 'em up. Shut up. Chris! in the town of Backwater. Hold on. The deputy sheriff has just locked up his latest prisoner, Knuckles.
Ain't no good trying to escape that brand new cell arrived from Metropolis City just last month. He's right. My knuckles can't dig through solid steel.
So, were you driving to your herd of asterisks of the Metropolis Zone when this character started a stampede?
Sure, he tried to kill my good friend Rooster. This Rooster right here, he tried to kill him. Look at him.
Ain't got any proof, deputy, but we thought we'd better bring the varmint in. Guess I'll just hold him on till the sheriff returns from out of town tomorrow. Mayor, what are you doing here?
Come to see the prisoner, boy.
Looks like a real desperado. Kind who'd sell his own kin. Reckon you had a lucky escape, Rooster.
Nice to meet you, too. Does anybody speak English around here?
So why you're suddenly so concerned about my health?
Well, I figure we're in the same business, and next to me, you'd have the biggest herd of asterisk in these parts. But if that's your attitude, I'm leaving.
I think I'll head for the saloon, get something to eat.
Okay, Cheeto. Wait, why is he Cheeto again? I thought he was Chico. God damn it, make up your fucking mind.
So, you and this boss Crouch are in the same business, huh?
Yup, asterisk meat is expanding market in Metropolis City. Till I came along, boss was the only supplier.
If you were to have an accident, Crouch would have the market to himself.
I get your drift. We'll wait for the sheriff. Let him figure it out. That night. What in tarnation went wrong?
That Rooster's the luckiest hombre I know. He was bang in the middle of the herd when I started the stampede, and he still escaped. He did the escape thing. He left. Is that what that word means?
I want him finished. No one muscles in on my business.
And what about Knuckles? When the sheriff gets back and realizes he's innocent, the finger will point at me.
Don't worry, Cheeto. I've taken care of the echidna. Huh? What's all that commotion?
Get the keys. You're invited to a surprise party, Knuckles.
It's formal dress. Don't worry, we'll make an exception seeing as it's you. Deputy, you can't just stand by.
In this town, Knuckles, we make our own laws.
You kill one of our folk and you deserve to be dragged through the mud by our horses. Wherever I go lately, someone wants to finish me off. These crazies don't realize that I escaped from this, that I can't escape from this. Now what? Ugh.
I'll leave this town for a few days only to get back to this. Y'all go home before I lock y'all up.
Well now, Sheriff, there's a couple of complaints I'd like to report.
Deputy Knuckles? What? Oh, that'll be cool. It's the Pixel Zone. Knuckles and Sonic pay homage to Sonic the Comic. Look at that. Tails in a two-piece. Okay. Sonic speed shopping. Look at him go. He's shopping so fast. He's getting all of his groceries exactly when he needs them. Tiffany, what does it say? That's not Tails, that's Tiffany something. Tiffany Vixen. I think Tiffany Vixen is Tails' first love. That's not Tails, that's Tiffany Vixen. Sonic on another cliffhanger. Look at him go. Look at his giant socks. His long socks. Sonic the Comic is cool. And that like little blue thing over there is Sonic. Look at him. That's a really good Tails. Wow, I like that. Tails misses another bus. Cybernick prepares for next issue's launch. Ugh. Does that mean he's going to be in the next issue? Good lord. Tiffany Biffany. Do I have any favorite characters in this series? And I like Knuckles a lot. I think Grimer's kind of funny, but I wish he had more of a personality. Who else? Who else is like a favorite of mine? Amy's pretty cool, I guess. Like original characters. I think Captain Plunder's kind of cool. When he's written well. All you boomers know Grimer, Dr. Robotnik's chief scientist, but did you know that he has a cousin named Slimy, also an inventor, and a baddie?
Ugh.
Oh, this is Slimy.
Blech. Grimer's always been the golden boy in our family.
He looks almost exactly like Grimer.
Well, all that will change when Dr. Robotnik sees what a brilliant inventor I am. First, I need to test my new weapon, though. Now, here's a suitable target.
Peace and quiet at last. I didn't JFK Dr. Robotnik, but at least I have a clear conscience.
Perfect.
Yike! I knew it couldn't have lasted. Either the grass is growing rapidly or I'm shrinking.
Excellent. My reducing ray has shrunk Tails to the size of an ant.
Meanwhile, speaking of ants,
Oh no! This guy thinks I'm his dinner! Sorry, pal, but Fox isn't on the menu! Whoa! Even a dewdrop could be fatal at this size! Whoa, what is going on? Gotta fly up to get a better view! Whoa!
Here's where my Hulko droid crushes those simple villagers. Robotnik's bound to give me cousin Grimer's job when he hears of this.
run for your life!
Gotta stop that robot! But how? Right now I'm knee-high to a fly! Hey, maybe I can use my size to my advantage if I can find a gap in the robot's armor! Yes, I'm in! Now for the less easy part. I wish I'd paid more attention to computer studies.
Damn it. Why isn't he a tech wizard?
Even so, it doesn't take a genius to know that if I give this a tug, it's bad news time for this robot.
Get up, you fool! What's gotten into you?
This little old me.
Tails!
Oh.
Hey, the effects of the ray are wearing off. I'm going back to my usual size.
I'll switch to full power and shrink you into infinity. No, the beam is reflected back onto me. Ugh.
Slimy shrinks and shrinks until he's even smaller than an atom.
Now will Robotnik notice me now?
We don't know how you did it, but thanks for stopping that robot, Tails. Why do I have nipples? Why does that dog have nipples?
Well, you know what they say. It's the little things that make all the difference.
So is he just gone forever now? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Revisited. Pogo Springs. I've never heard them called Pogo Springs before. Oh yeah, this. An elderly blue hedgehog claiming to be Sonic from the future has led Amy, Tails, and Johnny into a trap within the caverns below planet Morbius. Oh.
You lowlife! So much for wanting to help us!
Yeah, Sonic would never sell us out to Dr. Robotnik.
I've seen how you dudes get wiped out in the future. I had to trick you to get here, but our only hope for peace is to follow Robotnik.
Oh, what a glorious victory! He actually believes that!
What do you mean?
You're not Sonic from the future, you fool! You're a clone! I created you!
And I helped.
Sure, whatever. Whatever. Why would you make him old? I mean, I guess for the sake of the ruse, but why would you tell him that? Now he has all the powers of Sonic if he's a clone, and if you tell him that, if you reveal your plan before you do the thing you want to do, you're gonna get defeated.
A clone? You mean I'm just a copy of the real Sonic?
Absolutely! You're not from the future at all! I took a cell sample from Sonic when I captured him and grew a duplicate in my laboratory.
Oh, so he does capture him.
I planned to use the clone to attack and give Sonic a bad name, but something went wrong with the experiment and the clone aged too rapidly.
When you captured him, when did you capture him?
So I decided to brainwash the clone with a false memory, so he'd think he was from a future which held no hope for outlaws.
But we ran tests which proved this guy was Sonic!
They just proved what a good copy I am, Tails.
Yeah, of course he's the real Sonic. He's a clone. Of course he's gonna come back. He's a genetic clone. It's the same. God damn it. Did Lou Stringer write this one too? He sure did. This might be like one of the worst ones. This might be one of the worst Lou Stringer comics. Because it's not even convoluted. It's just stupid. Like, it's not even, like, well written.
Well, seeing as I have a copy of Sonic's powers, get out of my way, creepos!
I love that they still draw, like, the spectacles on the spinball.
Stop him! Lower the cell door!
Drat, the clones escaped, but we still have the others.
Shortly, miles away, the real Sonic wonders if he's done the right thing. I don't believe that. He would never question himself.
I shouldn't have let my pals go off with that wrinkled version of me. They're bound to get in trouble. Sonic! Your friends, captured by Robotnik. We've got to help them. I knew it!
The clone tells Sonic the full story.
So now you're aging at a faster rate, huh? I thought you weren't wearing very well. Thanks. Not much time. Hurry.
Soon.
There they are. No sign of old Lard Belly, so their rescue should be easy.
They're just letting themselves be captured. I don't... See, okay, here's what I don't understand, right? And, like, I get it. If they did kill them, that would be the end of the comic, whatever, right? A, why are they letting themselves be captured? They could easily take on the troopers. B, if that was the case, what is Robotnik's plan for the freedom fighters? Is it to capture them? Or is it to kill them? Because capturing them, they're just gonna get away, right? Why don't you just kill them?
You should be so lucky.
Save your friend, Sonic. I'll deal with him. These old bones ain't what they used to be. Hey, Badniks, they might not look much to you numbskulls, but they're my pals, so hands off!
Meanwhile, the clone has Dr. Robotnik trapped in a cocoon at super speed. Wouldn't it be easier... Wouldn't it be easier to destroy the troopers than it would be to fight Robotnik? Because if Robotnik is the easier target... I'm just wondering, right? Because, like, obviously we know that the clone doesn't have the experience that the old Sonic, that the, original Sonic has, meaning that he's not wiser, he's not stronger, he's just more frail and old. And if Robotnik is more of a threat, why wouldn't you just save the guys themselves? In which case, why didn't you save them underneath the citadel? Why didn't you save them in the caves? This is so stupid. Meanwhile, the clone has Dr. Robotnik trapped in a cocoon of super speed.
You're tearing my battlecraft apart! No!
Just a reward for the lies you planted in my brain, Robotnik. I can't maintain it anymore. Too worn out.
That was close! That's the last of this Badnik crew.
No sign of Robotnik and Grimer, though.
Where's the clone? Oh, no! Hang on, buddy. Maybe we can help.
No, Sonic. It's no use. I'm sorry I tricked you.
You pulled through when we needed you, pal. That makes you okay in my book.
Look! What's happening? Look at what's happening! He transformed into pure energy! Whoa! That's what happens to clones when their bodies wear out!
Awesome! So he was a fake all along!
Yes! He told you that at the beginning. You were the first one to know that, Johnny! Robotnik... I knew from the first fucking Loose Stringer comic, well, not the first one, but like one of the ones I read, I'm like, oh man, this guy's probably not the best writer.
Yeah, but that's okay, Johnny, because it gives us hope for our real future. Hope that one day Robotnik will just be a bad memory.
No, it doesn't, though. Because it was never real. There was nobody from the future. He was created not too long ago. Also, I'm confused about something, right? And you guys remind me if and when this happened, right? It says here, I took a cell sample from Sonic when I captured him and grew a duplicate in my laboratory. When was this? When did this happen? Was this in the future? How long ago into the future was this? Does this mean that Sonic does eventually get captured anyway? Does this mean that he was telling the truth and that his friends do die? What is happening? Sonic the Human, maybe? Maybe? The brain drain issue? I guess? But why would the clone appear only now? And I don't think that would work because the clone's age advanced like 30 years in the past, like 3 panels, 3 pages and he died. So, like, I don't understand, dude. I don't get it. I'm getting a Sega Saturn for my birthday, and after a lot of thought, I've decided to buy Virtua Cop as my first game. However, my friend said that Virtua Cop 2 is better. Is this true? Most sequels are similar in gameplay to the original, Richard. However, there are additional extras such as extra levels and bonuses, special features, and new characters. I thought you might like to know that me and my friends sometimes design computer games and then draw pictures of them. Among the games we've designed include Supersonic 2000, Sonic Returns, Ninja Tales, Super Attack Bomber, and Termites. I wonder if they ever uploaded these to, like, the internet or something. Finally, will any of the Sega games, especially the Sonic ones, ever be available on PC? Keep at it, Matthew and friends. To answer your query, I hope that you appreciate the great length that Sonic the Comic have gone to with this issue's PC zone. Unseen University Diploma. Wow, Knuckles graduated as a wizard. He looks very happy about it. I thought you might like to hear my idea for a Halloween story. Sonic has a new baddie friend called Slash, originally a bat, who has turned into a bat hog. Why would they turn into a bat hog? Slash is worth showing in Sonic the Comic because he causes whirlwinds by spinning with his wings open. Plus, he shoots boomerang fireballs, which is more than you can do. Ah, but I have healing talents, Jonathan. You fucked my daughter, Jonathan. Okay. Wow, look at Amy looking at that PC. Hellbent Halloween issue. It's here that we find out Elliot is running for president of the United States. That's fucking Elliot, dude. Oh. This is so funny. The dead expression is killing me. Oh, it's so funny. So people might think that I might have to contextualize something that maybe I didn't explain. The spreadsheet that I have here is a local file on my computer, and it's open. Like when I click on the links, they're opening local files on my computer. These aren't like directing me to any website. These are just files that I have on my PC. Jump scare Elliot. You're gonna find them? Wait, find what? What are you finding? Room. Free Goosebumps album and stickers. Fucking Goosebumps? R.L. Stein? The Tomb. When was this? Oh, October 29th. Okay, yeah. Scream all you want. The Scaretastic Goosebumps album and stickers is the ultimate Halloween free gift. Taken from the hugely successful US TV series and the current best-selling children's books, Goosebumps Mania is set to catch on over here. So boomers, remember where you saw them first. The Chaotix Crew satellite base in the Special Zone. Sonic, the Tomb. Inside the communications room. Is this Richard Elson? It sure is. Ooh, someone else did the coloring, though. Steve White? Inside the communications room.
Guys, I finally got through to you!
A Metropolis City, safe house, Planet Mobius.
Sonic, what happened? Where are you? Did you defeat Super Sonic?
Whoa, just give me a second and I'll explain everything. It sure was close, but we did beat Super Sonic. Sort of.
What do you mean by exactly what do you mean by sort of?
Well, Amy, we tricked him into flying into the Omni Viewer. Then Omni stopped time for himself. This was meant to trap Super Sonic forever. Except it didn't quite work. Omni didn't stop time. He just slowed it down.
Why is Sonic so shiny? I know. I don't know. He's like extra shiny in this one.
Oh, great. So sooner or later, Super Sonic's going to escape.
Right, but as long as Super Sonic's still a threat, I'm staying in the Special Zone. We've worked out a plan and... Oh, Espio's here. I gotta go.
Why? Maybe Espio wanted to say hi too.
We'll just have to manage without Sonic's help for a bit longer.
Weirdly enough, this panel does not look like Richard Elson art. Like, this could have been, like, Nigel Kitching's art. This looks more like... Their special base, their rocket, looks like Charmy's head.
Checks completed. We're on our way. I sure didn't want to be around when Supersonic gets free. No siree, Bob.
With any luck, Charmy, none of us will have to be.
If anyone's interested, I've got the Black Asteroids diagram on screen. This was once the biggest gemstone mine on Mobius. All that's left now are the tunnels.
And that's the only way in, SPO? Our plan is to take Supersonic to the center of the asteroid and leave him there. On departure, we set off a graviton bomb, which seals up the main tunnel. You really think that'll trap Supersonic, Mighty? Heck, it's worth a shot, isn't it? Huh? We've hit something.
Sounds like a piece of space debris. This part of the special zone is littered with all kinds of junk. It's nothing to worry about.
Oh, it's the Huizol.
Ah, that hurt. When I've shrunk myself to this size, I must remember to be more careful. Now, there should be an inspection hatch around here. Ah, there it is.
At last, Vector sees their fateful destination approach.
There it is! The Black Asteroid! I'm taking us in! Wow, that's a big black asteroid!
I was beginning to think we'd never get here.
Oh, yippee yip! This is exciting, Vector!
Shut up, Johnny! I need to concentrate!
Off-model Amy, yeah. Your base modeled after your face. What? Oh, like a whole spaceship modeled after your face? Yeah.
If I crash into the side of this tunnel, we might all be trapped here forever!
Whoa, he does not gotten a good night's sleep, looks like.
It's just what I have in mind for you, Vector. But I still think Lord Sidewinder's crazy to want me to steal Supersonic. However, he is paying me plenty. Time I got on with it. Hey, what's that?
Is it one of those glowy things?
Ah, Charmy. Stupid as ever, I see. Knack the Weasel.
I don't know why I said that with an Australian.
Knack the Weasel. Well, it's true. You escaped from prison again. What are we waiting for? Let's get him. Huh. You think I wasn't expecting this? Look out. He's up to something.
Said to call.
Look out. He's up to something. Somebody really should cut you bozos down to size. Hey, what's happening to us? I can't fly this craft anymore. Brace yourselves for impact. Wish I'd waited till you'd park this thing. I'll take you home, as I always wanted to keep you as pets. Darn it. I missed the hedgehog. Come out, wherever you are.
Again, this seems like very off-model for Knack and like for Richard Elson. It looks kind of weird.
There must be a way to stop him.
Oh, that's the perspective thing.
There must be a way to stop him. But at this size, what can I do?
Small problems. Worms on Mega Drive. Oh yeah, Deputy Knuckles is next. The wild frontier town of Backwater.
Ugh! I'm gonna tell my paw! Go ahead, you little skunk. Crying to your paw is all you're good for. You let a mob drag a prisoner from the cells. They were gonna lynch him. You're a disgrace to that deputy's badge. Well, looks like I need me a new deputy. What do you say, Knuckles?
Later that day.
Well, I'd better make tracks, Sheriff. If I don't get my herd of Apteryx on to Metropolis City by the end of the week, I'll miss the markets. You really think Cheeto's behind that attempt on my life?
Can't say for sure, but we ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the townsfolk tried to string up Knuckles. Mind how you go, Rooster. Whoever tried to kill you might try their luck again.
Meanwhile, in Backwater Saloon.
They say it was Boss Crouch's man who tried to lynch him.
That's what I heard, too.
That's what I heard, too. And I'll be paying a visit to May Crouch in due course.
You the new deputy, son?
Sheriff says I shouldn't leave town until we find out who's been trying to kill Rooster. Thought I might as well help out.
Dude, I love his, bandana and his jacket. It's so stylish. Love it.
Feeling thirsty?
Not for that stuff. What I want is to find a slimy rabbit called Cheeto.
Now, why are you looking for me, amigo? What are you doing here, buddy?
Didn't your folks warn you against playing with guns?
Hey, this is my best suit! Not to mention my only suit!
Uh-oh, a classic bar fight.
Ow! Ugh. It's getting a bit crowded in there. Why don't we take this outside? Talk, Cheetah. You work for Boss Crouch, don't you? It's you who's been trying to kill Rooster.
No more, senor. I admit it. It's okay. I'll never do it again, senor.
Where's Crouch now? I want to talk to him.
He left town. Decided to try and kill a rooster for himself. Your friend, he's as good as finished, senor.
Yeah?
Well, we'll just see about that.
I kinda dig Knuckles in this deputy getup. All he needs is a cowboy hat, but he looks kinda cool. I like it. This makes me think of Sly 4 in that Wild West stage. Yeah, that was a cool stage, but the train part was super frustrating to me. He needs his OVA hat. Yeah, his OVA hat. It's Pomponic. Under wraps for Halloween. There he is, Tails the Mummy. Who is that masked pumpkin? Wow. Possible Sonic Adventure 2 reference with the Chow? It's Frankentails. Tails gets it in the neck again. Yo! Amy lashes out. That doesn't even look like Frank and Amy or anything. It just looks like Amy turned to a life of street fighting and it just gets fucked up on the regs. Count Knuckula, I want to kick your ass. Hubble bubble, toil and trouble. Honestly, this makes a lot of sense. Robotnik as a witch, for some reason, just feels right. Oh, it's Decap Attack, dude. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Revisited. A New Hope. Life on planet Mobius is harder for the freedom fighters since Sonic vanished into the special zone. However, Amy, Tails, and Johnny continue the struggle against Dr. Robotnik's evil badniks. We're outnumbered.
Thank you for that negative information, Johnny. Just keep clobbering him.
Target in range.
Don't bank on it. I've beaten bigger badniks than you before. Maybe I spoke too soon. I didn't expect him to hit me with a wing. Oh, God, that hurt.
We want our freedom. It's my right to call them chips.
Whoops! Looks like Tail needs some help. Tails, are you all right?
Oh, I felt better.
Amy, look out!
Typical. Some creep thinks he can sweep me off my feet.
I'll save you, Amy. I'll be your knight in shining armor. I'll kiss you. Oh no, I missed!
Ever considered javelin throwing for your planet, Johnny?
Fly after them, Tails. We've got to rescue Amy.
I can't. I can't see.
Just passes out. Face it, Tails. We're just not strong enough without Sonic.
Hang in there, Johnny. We're not finished yet.
Is there a doctor in the house that think he got a concussion? I just wish I believed that. What, that I got a concussion? No, that, like, we were strong without him.
I've never liked hanging around, Badnik. As soon as we land, you'll get what's coming to you. Ah! Wow, looks like you just got it. Perhaps hanging around was preferable to getting splattered on the ground, but who could have stopped that Badnik?
I wonder, could it have been my favorite character of all time? Could it be Short Fuse the Cybernick?
Need a lift, Amy?
Short Fuse the Cybernick! Thanks for taking out that Badnik!
You know how I feel about Badniks. Robotnik turned me into one, but I resisted his brainwashing and have dedicated my life to destroying other Badniks. But you know my life story. Why am I telling this shit to you?
Well, we sure could use your help today.
A few miles away.
Why did I have to pick freedom fighting as a career? Because you wanted to help more interesting people?
What? Because you wanted to meet more... Oh, because you wanted to meet more interesting people. That still doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but alright.
I have a feeling the battle's not lost yet. Look who's coming. It's the chipmunk as the squirrel turned Cybernick by Dr. Robotnik, Short Fuse the Cybernick, who's hell-bent on defeating all the Badniks all over Morbius, but not saving Dr. Robotnik. He's saving him for marriage and destroying... He doesn't want to kill him because he's a good guy. Did I get all that right, Short Fuse?
I think so. We Short Fuse by their side. The freedom fighters finally overcome the Badniks.
Robotnik's mood will be even worse when he finds out about this.
The battle is over. It's Steve Burnside, yeah.
We made a good team, Short Fuse. Join us. We need your kind of power now that Sonic isn't around.
Thanks, Amy, but I'm a loner. Sonic will be back one day.
Robotnik's not going to give us any breaks while Sonic's away. If anything, old Eggdome will take full advantage of his absence and really come down hard on us.
Then maybe we should stick together. Okay, I'll join you.
Who wrote? It was Lou Stringer, wasn't it? It was fucking Lou Stringer who wrote this, wasn't it? 5 guesses as to who wrote this shit. Yup. Yup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yay!
Hello, Austin. Why does nobody listen to you? What did you say? I might have seen it, I just didn't. I don't know.
I'll never fill Sonic sneakers, but I'll join you for as long as it takes to bring Robotnik down.
Fucking whatever. Way to just betray your fucking character. Whatever. Fast food! Did you guys ever have those, like, gummies that you could make at home with, like... They were experiments, and you could, like, mix sugar and water or whatever, and just starch. And, like, you put them into this, like, witch's cast iron, whatever. And they just... Gummies come out. Did you guys ever have any of those? This is Code Veronica levels of bad writing. Thank you, Zinni, for the 2. Yeah? Those suck. I've never had them, but I remember, like, seeing them on TV a lot and always thinking, like,
That looks so cool. Wow.
You said Lou Stringer was back. Oh, sorry. I didn't catch that. I mean, dude, it's such a toss-up, but, like, he's just not been doing good recently. Thank you, Austin. Could you arrange for Decapitax's Chuck D head to come round to my house? I've decided it's the only way to teach my brother to stop making fun of Sonic. Yes, but I couldn't guarantee you'd have a house left afterwards. Ding dong. It's the Robotnik. Exactly. That was exactly the joke I was gonna make. I thought that just said Robotnik. This is a pretty good drawing of him. It's just weird because he's a bat. Yo, Sonic the Comic. I would like to know why it's so hard to get letters printed in your comic. As this is the case, is it possible to buy any of the prizes that are given away in Speedlines? So it was hard getting your letter printed, was it, Eleanor? The Speedlines prizes are not available in shops, so it's just as well you've won one. Well, yeah, but Eleanor probably wrote like 5 other letters before you published this one, so... Dear Megadroid, am I the only boomer to have recognized that your comic is the most respectable comic around? I'm sure that part of the reason is because you don't allow things like shitheads or fuck idiots to be printed. Oh, like bad words? Gavin, if I only could assure you that the humans around here kept to the same refined vocabulary as myself. Yeah, Tails did say ass one time, so... No worries, Innie. We're gonna read one more comic and then we'll be done for the day. We get a Claris pinup next time? Hell yeah, I want to see President Claris. What? Oh. Claris jump scare. Yeah, I want to see the Claris jump scare. Oops. Nope, wrong one. The Cap Attack. Meet Boris. Shorty joins the Big Wings. I love that Short Fuse is back. He's my favorite character. Excuse me. Be a cool guy. Follow the fireworks code for this upcoming bonfire night. Wow. I hate Short Fuse. Yeah, I don't like him, dude. I do not like Short Fuse the Cybernick. Soulstar jump scare. Sonic and Chaotix are on a mission to imprison Supersonic in the center of the Black Steroid. Sonic the Tomb. Knack the Weasel has other ideas. With the aid of a shrinking device, he has reduced his enemies to mice size. Only one managed to escape being caught. Come out, little Sonic. You can't hide from me. Ah, what's the point? The way Sonic is now, he can't stop me.
That's right. What can I do with this size?
Was this also done by Richard Elson? It is. Why? His anatomy on Knack is so strange, because like he makes him look so tall and lanky. The Lumen with the 5, thank you so much. Is it bad that you're still trying to process the Tails Gun comic? It was really weird. It was really... I don't blame you. Short Fuse is okay. It's just the fact that he's used a bit much. The wow factor is worn off. The reason I don't like him is because he's perfect. Like, he's never in danger. Like, nothing... The one time he was ever, like, even remotely in danger was when, like, he was tied to something and was, like, at the bottom of the ocean where, like, pressure was building and, like, destroying his suit. That was, like, the one time he was ever really in any sort of danger. Like, every other time, he's just like, remember, I'm was built with, like, megatanium or whatever, the hardest material on Mobius, so you can't hurt me at all. And it's just, like... It makes him so boring. It makes him so, like, whatever. At least Sonic can get hurt sometimes, but, like, I feel like Short Fuse never gets hurt, ever. So it's just, I don't know. Megatall, that's what it was, yeah.
If what they say about Super Sonic is true, Lord Sidewinder's crazy to want to free him from the Omniviewer. Better that he stays frozen in time. Still, what do I care? Sidewinder is paying me. Fortune to steal him. So that's it! I may have shrunk, but I've got to find a way to stop Nick! Huh? Huh? Yeah! I'll get you for that creep face.
See, like, I like the way he draws faces still, but, like, his anatomy is just weird.
It's no good. I'm not only tiny, but I can't get up to full speed either. I'm gonna put my whole entire Sanusi into this. That's better. I'm getting the knack of being small. Knack, get it?
You insect. I'm gonna squash you into the ground.
Hey, this is the thing you used to shrink us with. I wonder. I'm not sure how to work this, but it's worth a try. Let's see if I can reduce it to my size. No! Now let's see how tough you are. You wouldn't. I wasn't really going to hurt you, honest. Hey, now what are you up to? I'm not doing anything. You exposed me to the shrinking ray for too long.
What? No, he didn't. He, like, stopped when you were... Whatever.
Quick, the green capsule. Get the green capsule. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Get the green capsule, mate. It's over there, the green one. Unbelievable. Nick has shrunk to nothing.
Finally, Chaotix are released and everyone is restored to their full size.
Lucky I know how to operate Nack's capsules. Otherwise, you might have done to us what you did to him.
Hey, it was an accident. Let's do what we came here to do, shall we?
Hear me out. Release Supersonic and shrink him down to atomic size. That way he can't do anything. Shrink him and then squash him. I don't think sealed person shot's kidnapping. Laser eyes? Dude, I don't think that would at a tiny size that would tickle you though. I don't think it's gonna be that much. We're like attacked by atoms and protons and electrons all day, every day. That's what makes up our brains, and we don't die.
Let's do what we came here to do, shall we?
Looks like the ship wasn't damaged when Nack caused us to crash. We're here, at the center of the black asteroid.
Let's remember that we're not only trapping Supersonic here, but that we're doing the same to the Omniviewer.
That you're leaving the Omniviewer here? So what's the... Why even leave it here anyway?
Omni thought he'd frozen Supersonic in time, but he only succeeded in slowing time down. I mean, all of you know that, so it could take years for Supersonic to get out. And maybe the Omniviewer knows what's going on, so when Supersonic escapes, he'll be able to teleport himself to safety.
Okay.
That's supposing Supersonic gives him the chance! Only one more thing to do. Mighty, detonate the graviton bomb!
So they're just blowing it up anyway. Then why even bring up that it could take years for him to get out? That's irrelevant to the... whatever.
Okay, Vector, here goes.
That's the only way...
Oh, they're sealing it. They're not blowing up the thing. Okay.
That's the only way in. Sealed with thousands of tons of rubble.
That'll hold him for sure. Yes, indeedly diddly.
I hope you're right, Charmy. We've all seen what he can do, and if Supersonic does ever escape, he'll be madder than ever. Mighty, don't even think about it.
The Hive. He could split an atom at that size. True, he could cause giant explosions. You're correct. You're correct, Carl and Greg. Perhaps I judged it too harshly. Yo, Road Rash on Saturn? That's gotta be fun. I love that they showed, like, no screen caps of this game. Just the cover art. That was it. The good? Rooster, the one-eyed rancher, is driving his herd of Apteryxes to Metropolis. I can never get that word right on the first try. To Metropolis City in hope of making a good price. The bad? Mayor Boss Crouch, one-time sole supplier of Apteryxes to Metropolis City before Rooster came along, that is. He aims to be the sole supplier again. The Echidna. Well, if you need to be told who the Echidna is, you're reading the wrong comic.
Follow me and keep it quiet.
Hi, boss! I think this is Chico, right? Yeah, Cheeto.
Hey, boss, I thought I was never going to find you.
Cheeto, I told you I was going to take care of the Rooster personally.
Things have changed, boss. Knuckles is on you, so I thought you could use a little help.
You had your chance to kill Rooster, but you bungled it. You fucked it up.
You mean it was you who asked me to kill a rooster?
You know it was. What are you jabbering on about?
Will that do?
Sure,
Will that do?
Sure sound like a confession to me.
I knew it was Knuckles dressed up as Cheeto. Yeah.
Surprise! I hope you boys are gonna come quietly. Sheriff! Time for a quick exit. Sheriff, you take care of his men. I'll handle Crouch. Give it up, Crouch. You're not going anywhere. Stay right where you are, Knuckles, or I'll have to use this. Should I be scared? This vial contains a chemical compound. To an appetite, it smells like the scent of their most feared predator, but it's 100 times more potent. Come any closer and I'll throw this into the herd. I warn you, they'll stampede through Roaster's camp and he won't stand a chance. Crouch, look out! It's over, Crouch. Are you expecting to drive the Aptodixes toward Rooster from that position? I've had enough. I'll just shoot you and figure out an alibi later. Vi. No.
That's the sound the Aptodixes make.
Better run for it!
I kind of wish that face was like a little bit more complete, because I would love to make this an emote as well.
So, boss, Crouch saved you the cost of a trial, eh?
You didn't stand a chance. It was not a pretty sight. If you recall, I made this face.
Here's your chest, Knuckles, safe and sound. Sure looks heavy.
It is.
Well, I think I can help you there.
Yo! Knuckles is riding an Apterisk. Look at him go. He's finally gonna get back to his home. The return of Captain Plunder. What?
Not Captain Plunder. What the fuck is Captain Plunder gonna be doing?
We have the technology. Why are the teeth realistic? That's just how Nigel Dobbin draws. Beep, 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 beep. Does this say anything about the Barrel of Doom? Yeah. To stand in the center of a drum and push up and down rapidly on your joypad. This will create large enough gaps, just big enough for Sonic to get through. Yeah. Secret weapon. Illuminant Gamer with a 2. Thank you so much. You saw him chuckle on it. Okay, so I was editing the highlights yesterday. I noticed that the Luminant was there from the beginning. I noticed that JoJo was there from the beginning. I don't think JoJo's here today, but like JoJo was there from the beginning. I don't think I noticed Emmy there though. I'm sure she was, but like I didn't like notice or like say anything. It's okay, Austin. No worries about that. Your support is more than enough. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Metropolis Zone, a city of residents living in fear of their ruler, Dr. Robotnik. For many, that fear makes them loyal to the tyrant. However, there are those who are not so loyal. Perhaps?
Hey, Rabbit.
That's true, Greg. Yeah. Yeah, you were there originally, too. Yeah.
I hear you've some information for me. Make it quick. Robotnik's troopers are nearby.
Money first, info second. That's the deal. Word on the street has it that Robotnik's created a new secret weapon. No idea what it is, but a platoon of troopers will be escorting it through the Gumtree Zone in 2 days' time.
Well, they'll have a little surprise when me and the gang show up to stop them. Well done, my friend. Your loyalty will be rewarded.
I guess it's the outlaws who'll be surprised, eh, Master?
2 days later in the Gumtree Zone.
No sign of any troopers, yet!
Well, this is where the rats said they'd be.
This is very colorful. I like it. Wait, but... Yeah, Corona drew this. I'm impressed. These all look pretty good.
No doubt, Johnny, but is your informant trustworthy? Wait, my sensors are picking up robot activity.
It's useful having a cyberneck like you on the team, Short Fuse.
Hey, Tails, if you thought my electronic sensors were impressive.
Get a load of this, outlaw!
So much for planning an attack. Short Fuse is impatient as Sonic.
Well, his name is Short Fuse. I don't know what you were expecting. Let's get him, gang.
Are you Goose programmed to be lousy marksman?
Tails may have a point. These troopers seem to be letting us win.
I can live with that. Okay, that's 3 down.
And 1 to go. Now let's find out what the secret weapon is. Maybe there's a new super gun in there.
Something we can use against Robotnik, I hope.
Uh-oh! A badnik?
I am far more than just a badnik outlaw. I am Vermin the Cybernik.
It's about damn time that you made another Cybernik. Like, deadass.
Oh. I recognize that voice. It's the rat who sold me the information 2 days ago.
Then this was a trap. Then if you spell that, like, differently, backwards, it's Pratt, which is like rat, but with a P in front of it. So what's new?
Robotnik turned you into a Cybernik like me, eh? Don't worry, pal. I resisted his brainwashing, and you can too. Get real, squirrel features. I wanted to be a Cybernik. I'm stronger than you, Short Fuse, which makes me unbeatable.
Looks like we got quite a fight on our hands.
Amy just looks very nonplussed there. Oh no. Actual drama, I guess. Or I'm sure they'll just defeat him like they always do in the next comic. Knuckles is Skyrocket. What reading material does Dr. Robotnik settle down on to Mobius? Settled down to on Mobius. Oh. Rumor has it that he's partial to Eggs, Change, and Mart. I don't get it, because I'm not English. Robotnik is cruel. Robotnik is bad. He does horrid things. He's mental. He's mad. Robotnik is here, and here's where he'll stay. But out comes Sonic. Get out of my way. Us freedom fighters, we're all just too cool. Our aim is to stop you, you mean old fool. Thanks for the rhyme. You're a poet indeed. I was so moved it made my heart bleed. It's Amy Bond. 007. Wow. Cool, I guess. Because she has a gun, maybe. Issue F84's News Zone said that the Sega Channel was being launched in the northeast, northwest, and southeast of England. I don't know why I said England. Unless the channel is going to be available in other places too, this could result in a big void for the rest of us. Liverpool, Wigan, and Preston got connected in October, Luke. Granted, that's no use to you, but with permission from your folks, you can inform a local cable operator of your interest in Bristol. Wow. They're gonna kiss. Wait, didn't they say that the next issue was going to be the Hive? They lied. They lied. And they said that Captain Plunder was going to be in the next issue too. They lied. Oh, I can't see the Claris pinup. That's lame, dude. You don't think he started talking in chat? Oh, that would explain it. Okay, but you've been here. Oh, I see. I see. Watch, there'll be 2 Cyberniks now. Ugh. That's dumb, dude. That is so stupid. Oh, you were too scared? Oh, well, I'm glad that you don't feel scared anymore. But yeah. So that's all I got for you today. That seems like a decent amount of comics, I suppose. That just means, I guess, that we'll be streaming for longer, technically. Like, we'll be streaming more days than originally thought. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys don't feel like that was too little comics. But, yeah. Sorry it was short. No. I'm sorry to you guys if you guys felt that it was short. You're gonna try to be there from the beginning. No worries, Austin. No worries if you can't. They're still gonna be here on this channel. If you go to the live section or you go to the live tab on my channel, you will find the VODs to these streams in case you missed anything. They will be going up on Try Live in a higher quality format if you want to check them out there at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna start uploading them, but a lot of them have been uploaded. I just haven't published them. Might do that over the weekend. We will see. I don't know. You have to rework the formula now. What do you mean? These comics today were something. They sure were, weren't they? Yup. But yeah, I love you all. I will see you guys. Actually, hold on. Let's get into the habit of rating people. Let's get into that habit. I hope Sonny Gen was excited yesterday. Because he sure seemed to be, and I hope that continues. Sonic. Oh, yeah, we said we were gonna... Shit, I feel bad now, because we said we were gonna... We said we were gonna raid her again. With streams being less than 4 hours, streams will mess with prediction. You have a solution, though. Yeah, I'm sorry, Greg. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no way that she's streaming right now, right? Yeah, she's not live. Unfortunate. Shit, that sucks. I feel bad now. Sonic the Hedgehog. Live. Oh, God, I wish I could filter this shit out. It's so obnoxious and stupid. Are you actually playing Frontiers or no? You're still not playing Frontiers. What the fuck? It's the same dude from yesterday. He's like still live, but he's just not playing. Sega 24-hour stream. Kawaii Games. Oh. I don't think this is... I don't know if he's actually there, though. Jingle Bells Gaming. I want to see, like, someone that puts their, like, face on stream. Oh, there really are not many things. Like, there are not many people, like, streaming on YouTube, it looks like. How's my dogs? It's just the one. Darla's doing pretty okay. She's been a little sick recently just because, like, she might be getting really hungry at times. Really? That's it? Bro. Come on, bro. Fine. I guess I'll just look up, like, Mario or something. Why do you sort by Frontier streams, though? I don't. That's just what comes up. 24-hour Mario stream. A lot of 24/7 streams, too. Come on, gamers. Stream. Live stream or something. Put your faces on screen for the world to see. I don't know if this guy speaks English or not. He's Joyman. What the fuck? God. There's no one's gaming. You dreamt that your teeth fell out one by one. Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. Having ramen for dinner, nice. I don't even know what to look up. Can I just look up, like, people who are live streaming? In general? Like... Because, like, a lot of these just seem like bots, is the thing. Like, it doesn't really seem like anybody's behind it. Live. There's no way this is gonna get me anything I want. All of these streams are, like, news or like kids stuff or gaming? Good lord. God, this shit is so predatory. It's disgusting. Like, a lot of it is just clickbait, like, selling sex and stuff. It's just so weird and wrong and bleh. This is the problem with, like, I don't know why more people don't stream on YouTube. Well, I mean, I kind of do know why, but, like, it's just so strange. Ugh. I guess we don't have to, but man, I really like rating people and making their day. Sonic Gaming Live. What happens if I look that up? Nope. We don't get a damn thing, bud. We don't get a damn thing. What do we do? You know what? Let's raid that one German dude, I guess. Why not? He's just gonna be super confused why everyone's speaking in English. Where were you? Was this you? No. What? Are you not live anymore? Bruh. Come on. Where are you? Oh, wait. This person is playing Frontiers. What? Hold on. Oh, yeah, but this person didn't have, like, a thing. Wait, hold on. Let me see, because they might just not have a webcam, but they might actually be, like, chatting or something. Is Premi streaming right now? Oh, he is live. Look at that. It is members only mode though, so we can't stream. That's the thing. Can't really say anything because we can't really raid. Unfortunately. Why doesn't he come up when I look up fucking Sonic live streams? I don't understand.
B. 8 seconds away. So 125 for the S on 4-6.
I don't know. We can just leave masked likes. Yeah, I guess so. All right. Well, whoever. Maybe member only stream going cut show. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure. Leave a like. Boost the algorithm. Whatever it may be. I don't know if he's gonna notice. If you're a member, you know, say that we said hi and that we tried to like raid, but whatever. All right. I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Bye, everybody.